going on, Sneaker Life fam? It's your boy J-Jus. Welcome back to the channel. Hope each and every one of you guys is having a safe and blessed day. So guys, as you could tell by the title, we finna get into this. I'm finna explain to you guys why the Nike Dunk doesn't receive as much, credibility as the Nike SB Dunk lows, you know what I'm saying? But before we get into that, guys, if you are part of the Sneaker Life fam, or if you haven't joined the Sneaker Life fam yet, please guys make sure to subscribe to the channel, as well as turn the post notifications on and hit that big thumbs up so you guys, the real go-to MVPs, do get notified when your boy drop a new banging video. And if you have any further questions after I do finish this video, feel free to DM me on my social medias, or feel free to contact me on my email. It will be linked down in the description below. But without further ado, let's get into the video, guys. For this video, guys, I will be using a newly purchased dunk that wifey actually got, which is the Nike Dunk SE Low Crater Blues. Now, I will be using this dunk, and I will be using some images, to show you guys, as I will be discussing some differences, as well as, some popularity within the two. So, first starting out, you guys know that the Nike Dunk Low was originally released in 1985. It did come as a high, and it did come as a Be True to Your School pack. This pack actually was, included for certain colleges such as Kentucky, I want to say Michigan, Syracuse, Arizona, St. John's, Iowa. So most of those colleges, this Nike Dunk was intended for. Now, the Nike Dunk didn't start to become popular until 2002. Now, for most who don't know, the Nike Dunk Low before, it actually had that black red box, rather than when in 2002 it actually started to come in that black and brown box. But in 2002, that is when Sandy Bodecker actually became the manager of Nike SB. One thing I will say is that, from the colorways and, the releases that have dropped from the Nike SB Dunk Lows, I will say that is one major reason as to why those have, though they're popular today. But, I will say one thing, that in 2002, they did upgrade, their system on the Nike SBs, rather than, the Nike Dunk Lows, the regular Nikes. Now, one difference you guys can note on the shoe is that, as you see on this regular Nike Dunk, it has just the regular Nike sign. But if you look at the SB, it does have that Nike Air, and it will say SB Dunk Low on the tongue, guys. Another thing is, guys, you do have kind of like these thin, slim, regular laces on the SBs. They did make the laces a bit more fatter, just for more comfortability and more safety for skaters while they are skating. Another major difference, guys, is the insole. Now, if you guys see, we do have more of a foamish insole inside the regular Nike Dunk. Now, with the Nike SBs, we do have a more durable, more comfortable, insole, for more availability as far as skaters when they're skating. Now, personally, I'm not gonna go into all the differences because it is a lot, but those are a few differences that I did want to point out to you guys. Now, getting into the shoes, personally, guys, I think that the Nike Dunk Low doesn't get as much hype as the Nike SBs, simply because of the word that I just said, hype. Now, the Nike Dunk Low SBs do have a lot of hype around them. Guys, I will say that, the Nike Dunk Lows SBs are just one that, is hard to find nowadays. Even with regular, general releases, it is hard to find. Just for the simple fact that, you have celebrities like Travis Scott, who actually bring, light into the dunk community. So it actually makes it harder to find SBs and general releases, which is a lot of times, you know, why people actually buy replicas of the shoe rather than, you know, because it is actually hard to actually get your hands on an actual, you know, general release pair. Also collabs. SBs do have a lot of collabs, you know. I want to say they have a Travis Scott collab that they actually came out with. You know what I'm saying? So it is from so many collabs that SB has. They have the clock collab. You know, they're just from so many collabs of SB having. I feel that is one, you know, way as to why it is so popular. Is a lot of Nike SB Dunk lows. As I mentioned, they are limited to hype. And guys, these are limited just for the simple fact that, you know, a lot of places, you know, don't have them. So these are limited to places and the amount of people, you know, who limit the pairs that they buy. You know, like a lot of people, you know, they buy pairs, a lot of people, but, you know, the amount of pairs that are limited to people and the amount of places that are limited, that is one reason why the Nike SB Dunk Low is definitely a key figure that is hard to find. A regular GR, a lot of people, you know, these are, don't get me wrong, regular GRs are hard to find too. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like a lot of people, you know, just going and searching for a regular GR, you know, it's good to, you know, it'll be more easier than going and grabbing a Nike SB Dunk Low, especially when it has a collab, you know what I'm saying? Just because of the limited hype, the limited availability, you know, to a lot of these stores and a lot of people. Personally, I feel like, you know, a lot of these celebrities and everything, as I mentioned, is Travis Scott, that has, you know, I feel like that has brought more of an influx to the Nike SB Dunk community, which has a bunch of fans, you know, just competing and, you know, with other fans for, you know, the model. That Nike Dunk Lows, you know, don't get as much credibility. But I will say that Nike Dunk Lows, you know what I'm saying, those were the first ones, those were the originators. And I will say that, you know, as far as like the Syracuse and the Kentuckys, you know what I'm saying, I will say that, you know, those colorways are popular. So them seeing, you know, them just bringing those colorways back, you know, it does give some hope to the Nike Dunk Lows that originally released back then. You know what I'm saying? Just for the simple fact that, you know, as I mentioned, they don't get as much credibility as the Nike SB Dunk Lows. But, you know, the SB Dunk Lows, we gotta, you know, understand that those, they have collabs. It's a lot of hype around those. It's limited quality. So a lot of people, you know, definitely be trying to get their hands on those, you know, and multiple colorways are being thrown on the Nike SB Dunk Lows. So we have to understand that, you know, those are going to be hard to grab at this point. But, you know, that is some of what I wanted to explain to you guys, you know, as far as why Nike Dunk Lows don't receive as much credibility as the Nike SB Dunk Lows. Personally, that's just my opinion. Guys, if you want me to do a video explaining the differences between the two, I would definitely be forward. You know, I would definitely be open to that, you know, doing a video between the two, explaining the differences here and there, whatnot. So, you know, let me know you guys' thoughts down in the comment section below. Let me know if there's anything that I did, you know, miss out on. I will be sure to let you guys know. As I mentioned, I did use, you know, this Nike Dunk Low to compare to the Nike SB Dunk Lows. You know, personally, I will try to actually grab a Nike SB Dunk Low in hand so I can actually give you guys a better, you know, understanding of the two. I know it might be confusing, but, you know, this is my best way for now. But, you know, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that subscribe button, make sure to hit that like button, and as I always say, guys, you got your boy J-Jus, you got the channel, you got my, you know, thoughts on why I think the Nike Dunk Low doesn't get as much credibility as the Nike SB Dunk Low. And as I always say, guys, I appreciate you guys so much for watching. I love you guys. None of this is possible without you. And as I always say, reach for the stars, sky's the limit, and we out.